85-year-old Francisco Pangilinan. He was last seen on Monday in Kapolei.
And his family and friends are searching for him right now in Kapolei. KITV4's Eric Nacton joins us now with more. Eric.
As it is an ongoing issue, folks with Alzheimer's and or dementia wandering off, nowhere to be found. And that's the issue that we have going on right now. Francisco Pangilinan goes by Frank, 84 years old with dementia. Last seen 2:30 p.m. in Ocean Point in Eva Beach. Was wearing a green turquoise shirt with shorts the last time he was seen. Right now I'm with the daughter and the neighbor. And again, what's going to be taking place over the next few hours and the weekend if necessary?
Oh, I'll let Brandy.
Yes, go right ahead.
Oh, no, we're actually gathering a search of, we have about 20 people with us now. We're at Home Depot in Kapolei. We are just going to scavenge the perimeter from the back of the theater and over. We just want to make sure that he is not injured laying somewhere. So that's why it is so critical. If somebody sees him, they stop and wait for law enforcement to come because he is elderly. Don't just call it in, stop and wait for law enforcement to come so you can see if your guess is right, because we need to find him. It's been gone for 4 days. It is hot out here. He's 84 years old and we need to find him. My feet are burning right now and my tennis shoes on the concrete, and he had slippers on. He had slippers on. Just please, wherever you are, if you're driving, walking, look everywhere, ravines, grassy hills, just look, ask the homeless, ask anybody if you've seen him. This is him.
And potentially some bad weather, worse weather coming up. What tips could you put out there for folks on the lookout?
Oh my gosh, the last time he was seen, he was wearing a turquoise t-shirt with a wave pattern running through it, beige shorts and black Scott's flip-flops or slippers. He used to be able to walk really well. He had a lot of military training over the last 30 years. He may be walking a little bit slower now, but he's not on any medications. If you have a normal conversation with him, he's coherent. He'll be able to respond to you normally. He has more early memory loss, more so than dementia. I think he usually knows where he is, but occasionally forgets.
Okay, and he was actually, yes, well enough to drive himself out to the Home Depot region. We have a couple seconds left here.
Tell them where he grew up at so they can look in the Oahu, the high school.
Oh, yes.
Where he grew up at.
Yes, his dad was in the military stationed at Barbers Point, so he went to school in Oahu. He graduated from Oahu High School. So if there's any chance that he's thinking about his childhood days instead of the present, yes, perhaps you could check and search for him in the Oahu area. We've been looking in Eva Beach, Kapolei.
Again, the search will continue as long as necessary. We appreciate your time.
Thank
for now.
you for your coverage.
Eric Nacton, KITV4 Isla News, back to you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Aaron. Key things to look out for. And as we did mention, Pangilinan has dementia, which is a decline in mental ability severe enough to interfere with the daily life. Alzheimer's is a form of dementia. Now, Alzheimer's Association reports that the disease can cause changes in the brain and body that may affect safety. It can also impact judgment and sense of time and even place, behavior, physical ability, and your senses.
And here are some tips for families who have loved ones with Alzheimer's or dementia. Avoid safety hazards in the kitchen. Install locks out of sight. Keep walkways and rooms well lit. Put medicine in a locked drawer or cabinet, and consider locking up anything that could be used as a weapon.